Okay, so today I want to go over a little bit of the F9 feature in ORTS 1.6. There was a few questions on the train sim forum per se of how to properly use this. To me, it's a great tool for this specific need. I feel it's less cluttered. The longer the train you have, the longer this list is. But today I got kind of a short list. So basically I'm going to pull this train up a little bit. We're going to cut off the first car, or first set of cars, up to that first box car. Set it over towards the lead. Set the head car back towards the box cars and grab the rest of, actually, we'll figure it out as we go. I'm getting ahead of myself. I did a little switching in real life today. So yeah, I am not using the rail driver today, so we'll just get this going here. So I'll have the F5 up just for now. So I'll get this train pulled up here using a pair of Kentville and Eastern locomotives. The GP31 and RDMT combination. Really, it's just the GP20, but that's okay. Okay, so we want this boxcar, and if you pull up, yes, alright, for some reason that's not working for me. Anyways, let's, so the green will show for the power, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cars I would like to cut off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'd be number 7. And it will actually hop to that car. But if you want, go to line 8 or car 8, and all you got to do is hit this handbrake. Now it shows red. Handbrake's on. Okay. And it will light blue. I believe if it stays blue, it means there's a car with handbrake on. So you go up to the next car, which is the car you want to cut off. Okay, simple. You just shut this angle cock here. Boom, done. Don't need to do anything else. All you gotta do is click on that once. And now, coupler is free. So you take it ahead. I'm just gotta leave these windows up. Just make it a little easier. So you basically you can follow along. So we'll pull this out. I gotta update that and get rid of that flashing light. We'll pull this up, we'll shove it back on the lead. At least these first two cars. or rear two cars, I should say. Let's see, F8, because I don't feel like doing the control through the mouse. Okay, we're lying straight. Line straight, we'll bring them on back. Alt page up to that car so I know when it's in the clear. Put a little set on. Don't need to go too far, but it is what it is. Started slowing down earlier. Okay, so this is still highlighted for this car, but if you want, you go to number 6, which is actually highlighted. Sorry. Same thing. Put the handbrake on. Then you go to car 5, which is, you know, close the angle cock. Make a cut. If you do notice, it shows the car ID. For this, it says TMT 1609 LD. But we know what it is. If it was the other, like the car we just cut away from, it'll say UTLX, car number, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Go ahead and slow down here. I will say these TMT cars, I don't use them very often because they're not updated for 1.6. Even 1.5, they kind of had some funny issues going on, braking wise. So I don't use them often, but there's no other cars for these calcium chloride available, so I just use them. There's some really old dated ones, but these are newer. But I need to go through and weather them because I'm a little beat up looking, but I'm not very good at that, so I haven't done it. Anyways, we'll get lined back for the box cars. We'll set these cars on top of them. Fast here, keep it under 4, or for CSX it's 3. Can't go more than 3 for a hitch. For where I work, it is 3, or it's actually 4. But that's okay. There, all connected again. So you'll see that it shows blue. That car shows blue. So you want to lace up the hoses. So all you gotta do is click on the hoses there, and then you can click the angle cock, which will turn it yellow. This will slowly, if you watch, it will slowly put air to the train, rest of the train here. So it won't dump the whole thing, or at least it shouldn't. An eye on it. See? No dump. No air train dump. 1.5 with that originality, with the old menu and all that stuff, it would dump the train. Anyway, so we go to this car, knock the handbrake off, and then let's go back up to power. We'll shove these cars back. So with this, set a handbrake if you want, or if you have, let's just, you know what? Let's pretend we have 2 conductors here. It's going to be attended. Close that up. Open it up. And then we go ahead and grab the 2 cars, 2 on-near cars there. So the other thing is, you'll notice is, for the locomotive, it has a whole bunch of other stuff. It has a handbrake, which this locomotive for some reason doesn't have it set up for the handbrake to be used. And then it's got the MU cables. The green shows if it's running or isolated. And I believe this is the battery switch. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tested that far. But this is a road motor, so it's based off the lead unit and not the the 301. It doesn't have a prime mover, so it shouldn't do anything. This little red looking thingy, that I do believe is the bleed off valve. So we'll give it a try on these 2 cars actually. Just for, you know, just for this video. Okay, we're tied on. Let's go to this car here. Knock the handbrake off. Wrong one. Knock the handbrake off. We'll do this. Or is that the cutout? Let's see here. What did that do? Control, Shift, 5. Alt F5. Alt F5. There we go. And then Shift. Let's see. Where do I find the information I need? Okay, zero PSI. So that's bled off and cut out. So that must be what that is. So we'll flip this back, and it's actually, let's leave that cut out. Yeah, okay, bleed off, open. Yeah, there you go, okay. So let's lace up the hoses and see what it does, okay? So we'll lace those up, open up the angle cock, and the brake pipe's filling up. The brake cylinder 0, aux res 0, emergency res 0, so that car is still bled off. So that's what that is, the bleed off valve. Perfect, okay? Flip that back open, and as you can see, it's filling up. Perfect. Alright, so let's take those train for the rest of these people. As you notice, once it's done filling up, this being yellow will turn blue and it'll be in line. So perfect. And I want to be on this car so I can watch when we play the switch. So the only reason why I'm using these 2 cars as a buffer for that propane is for the simple fact that while it is yard limits, it still kind of runs over the yard. But in yard limits, 1 buffer, good. No buffer, good. Outside of the yard limits, you definitely need a buffer. At least 5 of them for the propane. That acid car, 2 acid cars behind it, just need 1. Calcium chloride hopper, don't need any in the United States. I just wish that we were like Canada and had 1 buffer for everything. So just makes it simple. Everything is simple. Perfect, there we are. Okay, so we got all that. We did our flip-flop. So we'll lace up the hoses. Open up the angle cock. For some reason that, I don't know why I straight up did that, but it didn't dump it, so it seems to be good. It seems to be okay. Let's go to car number 23, and we'll the control F9. We'll put a marker on it. Marker's on. Making noise for some reason. Shouldn't. There's no air to it. Let's lace up the hoses between those two. Open up the angle cock. And now you see that pressure is rising on the rear. So go back to the power here. And we'll back this train up into the clear. Shut the lights off. So we will tie some handbrakes. 1, 2, 3. 3 on the cars. With the power. This one can't be thrown. I don't understand why. That's okay. So the connections between these. This isn't showing that there's nothing attached. But this one shows the air system, independent hose, and all those hoses in between the trains, the locomotives, those are together. MU cable, that's together. You can disconnect those when you're moving power around, shuffling power. Just remember to connect them all. Go back to this locomotive. We'll tie a handbrake on this. Handbrake 100%. And now we will shut it down. Shows red. So I don't know what this is. Obviously, it's not going to do anything. So we'll go to this one. We'll do the same thing. We'll shut this down. I do believe that's what it is to shut these down. Or isolate it. Maybe that's what it is, isolate it. Oops. Didn't mean to click that again. I can't do anything with the battery. That's okay. Doesn't let me do it. I'm not sure why. Well, maybe if I do this. Nope, that doesn't do it. No, 100%. So that's okay. Anyways, hope that works out. Thank you for watching. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to make a comment.